Hey guys, what's up? Bonzichun here, and today I'm going to be talking about my Mega Gardevoir list that I was talking about the other day. This is the one I've been playtesting for about 6 weeks now for regionals, and I was just giving you guys a quick little deck overview and some matches, show you how the deck works. It's very reminiscent of a standard Mega Gardevoir list that you would see in the standard format, but it was performing very well for me for a long time, and I'm going to go over the deck with you guys real quick. So first up, we got 4 copies of Gardevoir EX. In order to evolve into Mega, we need the Gardevoir EX to evolve into Mega Gardevoir. Pretty good stats, 170 HP, which is pretty good, which is pretty normal for an EX. Excuse me, guys. Has a weakness to metal, which is not really a huge factor. Scizor was the biggest counter of this deck for a long time, and there's really been no other metal decks that really have come to rise to deal with Gardevoir. And it's got resistance to dark, which is nice against things like Darkrai and Yveltal. Then we have this Mega Gardevoir with Despair Ray from Steam Siege. 210 HP, same weakness and resistance, but Despair Ray lets you discard Pokemon from your bench to make it do 10 more damage. So if you discard 3 Pokemon, you're hitting for 140 damage. Now, discarding Pokemon from your bench is really good in this deck because you do play things like Shaman and Hoopa, which are always really easy targets that sit on your bench. So by discarding them, you get rid of those threats, and then you're able to recycle them with things like Dragonite. So quickly, we got 2 Shamans for the draw support, and we have 2 Hoopas to grab our EXs and our Shamans out, and start setting up with those guys real quick. Then the Dragonite is here just for recovery. Playing your bench, you may grab 2 basic Pokemon from your discard pile and add them to your hand. So you can grab things like Gardevoirs that you discarded, or re-grab your Shamans to reuse them, or later in the game, grab your Hoopas and grab your Megas from your deck. Next up for items, we have 2 Buddy Buddy Rescues. This is really great for when you discard your Dragonites. You can grab the Dragonite with the Buddy Buddy Rescue, and then re-grab your other stuff with the Dragonite. You can also re-grab your Megas too. So 2 Buddy Buddy Rescues. Even though your opponent does get to grab something, usually it's a non-factor. Usually you're not worried about it. Usually you just want more damage. We do have 1 copy of Fairy Drop. In real life, I don't run the Fairy Drop. I drop the Fairy Drop for computer searches because when I need that 1 clutch card. But Fairy Drop was really came in handy a lot when I was going against Greninja Break, because it usually screwed with their math. It also screws with Volcanian's math too, because for example, against Greninja Break, it requires them to use an extra Water Shuriken, and it requires an extra Shadow Stitching. It gives you another turn. Same thing against Volcanion. This makes them have to steam up 2 more times to knock out your Gardevoir. Next up, we have 2 Mega Turbos to accelerate energy from the discard pile. We do play things like Professor Sycamore and Ultra Ball, so discarding energy is not bad. 1 Switch, just in case. Switch, you can also use Escape Rope here. I just preferred Switch in this deck over Escape Rope. 3 Trainer Mails for consistency. 4 Ultra Balls. 4 VS Seekers, of course. 3 Skyfields. This lets us have a bigger bench so we can get more Pokemon on our bench so we can start hitting for bigger numbers. 1 Colress. We do have a big bench in this deck, and most decks you'll play against will have big benches, so Colress will usually give you a big value. So yeah, that's why we play Colress. 1 Hex Maniac to shut off things like Vileplume. 1 Lysander, of course. 2 Ents for more draw support and consistency. 1 Pokemon Center Lady, deal with things like Verbank City Gym and Hypnotoxic Laser. 1 Pokemon Ranger, deal with Seismitoad, Jolteon, Glaceon decks. 1 Professor Kukui. Now this might seem like a weird inclusion, but this is 2 less Pokemon you have to discard when the turn you play Professor Kukui, so I think it has a really good strong place in this deck. I would not be surprised if we don't see this in more standard lists for Mega Gardevoir. Also, drawing 2 cards is always good. And then 4 Sycamores, of course. 2 Float Stones in case our Shaman or our Hoopa gets stuck in the active. 4 Spirit Links for consistency and evolve into the Mega. And then we play 9 basic Fairy Energy. 9 feels like a good number. I think I could drop it down to 8. Install this consistency and let me add another tech card, but I've been playing 9 and it's been working. So that's the deck, guys, and let's get some games in. Alright guys, let's get some games in with the Mega Gardevoir deck here. Let me find it real quick. Where are you? Mega Broski. There we go. Alright, so I am kind of low on the ladder though, guys. Ladder did reset a few days ago and I haven't really had a lot of time to grind it. So let's see what kind of games we get here. Got from the Chinese server, it looks like. Sure, we'll go first. And let's see what this person is playing here. Now we do have a good start here. They have no basics, so we are going to get a mulligan, which is really nice since we're going first. We're not going to bench the Hoopa. We're just going to wait. Let's see what she's... Okay, she is playing some item lock. Alright, this should be fun. Now this deck's biggest weakness is item lock, so we are going to try to get into the Mega as soon as possible. We're also going to try to hit that Hex Maniac as soon as possible, so that way it's in our hand for when we need it. Because dealing with Vileplume... Ooh, and they had a very, very rough start. So let's Hoopa here after we test the energy. Grab a Shaman and 2 of the Mega Gardevoirs to figure out what prices are. So we have 1 Mega Gardevoir prized. Do we have Mega Turbo in our hand? Yes, we do. So Mega Turbo is not prized. 2 VS Seekers are prized. Oof. 2 VS Seekers. A Float Stone and looks like an energy. Okay, we can work with this. It really sucks that 2 VS Seekers are prized though, so we need to take some early prizes just to get those VS Seekers out. Now, when we do get that Hex Maniac, as soon as we use it, we want also VS Seeker for the next turn. So we want a Hex Maniac, VS Seeker for the Hex Maniac, and then proceed with our turn. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Since we're playing its item lock, we're probably gonna just drop the energy away here. I mean the Mega Turbo, because we probably won't get to use it depending on how fast she gets that that Vileplume out. So we're gonna bench Shaman here, draw 3. See if we hit some Spirit Links here. We do hit a Spirit Link, which is nice. Shaman here for 2 more. And we hit nothing. So the question is here, do I want Chloris here? Chorus here, let me draw 5 cards. But I want to keep the Mega, so I'm not gonna Sycamore. So let's Chorus here. We're gonna get 5 fresh cards. Do not hit a Spirit Link or anything, so let's try this. We'll just take a Sycamore here. Probably just to thin our deck a little bit more. And we'll pass our turn off to our opponent. Now the nice thing is we do have the Lysander in our hand, and we do have energy. So if we do hit that Mega Gardevoir on our next draw, we will have a way to deal with the Vileplume pretty quickly. So they got the Forest of Giant Plants out, and they're probably going to grab something like a Shaman here, or an Oddish. I would think she would grab her Shaman since she's down to 3 cards, but I could be wrong. So she grabs, yep, there you go, she grabs the Shaman, draw more cards. So she probably has like she's probably going to draw into a Sycamore or an N. Hopefully a Sycamore, not an N, because that would screw up our game plan here. I really want this Lysander in our hand so we can get rid of whatever card she starts playing. There she grabs the Oddish. Now the rest of her hand literally Oddish, Vileplume, and Gloom. Oh, there's a Gloom. Okay. Oh, Sycamore. Okay. So she's probably going to item lock us here. I would be very surprised if she does not item lock us right now. Oh, Lurantis item lock. Okay, so I have played against this deck before in real life, so yeah, this is going to be a rough matchup. Wondering if she is playing Battle Compressor. Battle Compressor does not make sense if she's trying to go for that first turn item lock. Since she didn't evolve right away, I'm guessing either she has items in her hand that she wants to play, or she doesn't have it. I'm hoping it's the latter. Okay, so she gets the energy down. She retreats into the Fromantis. Okay. So, we are going to catch energy here. We're going to have Ultra Ball. We're going to discard these 2 Sycamores. And we are going to grab this Mega Gardevoir here. We're going to evolve. We're going to Lysander this Gloom. And how much of a deck does she have left? 34 cards. So it's possible she's running another line. So we're going to grab this Lysander again from our discard pile just in case. And then we are going to discard all of these except for the Gardevoirs, just in case she does draw a Lysander and does take us out. We could take the Shamans for the extra prize cards, but I really don't want to get item locked, because if we get item locked, we are completely and utterly screwed. Plus, having this Lysander out, if she doesn't get an Oddish or a Gloom down, we will take out that Shaman for free. So she's going to Battle Compressor, Probably gonna discard a bunch of energy. And let's see here. She is taking a long time to figure out the battle compressor. Possibility 2 is she might just discard a Vileplume just to use the Revitalizer. That is true. I did see Revitalizer, so she does do something similar to that. Looks like she discarded a Lurantis. Not sure why she battled Compressor away a Lurantis. Well, again, she might have Revitalizer. Getting rid of that force is definitely gonna be a high priority here. We may just start going for this. We might just start sniping the Shamans off our bench, just to give us a prize advantage here. Plus, we do have 2 VS Seekers prize, so grabbing those 2 VS Seekers could be of some value here. Sycamore, how much are you gonna draw this turn? What cards do you even have left? 22 now. Wow, she is way ahead of me in her deck. But then again, I didn't play any draw supporters yet. So we need some draw here. Acrobike, oh god. Alright guys, go get some popcorn, get a drink, go to the bathroom, and I promise by the time you come back, she will still be taking her turn. Because this is how you play Pokemon in Expanded. You watch your opponent play Solitaire. That is pretty much how I describe Expanded. Alright, so she got the Lurantis out, and she got both Lurantises out, so we will probably be finding another win condition here. She's going to Flower Supply and get the 2 energy onto her other Lurantis. I think our game plan here is just to try to get energy out onto, or get our next Gardevoir. Oh no, she put it onto the active Lurantis. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna Ultra Ball out a Shaman here. Take it out. Not doing any extra damage because we will just take the Shaman out. Grab 2 prizes here. Okay, that VS Seeker is nice though. That VS Seeker is very nice. We will be able to get a lot of draw off though, because we will be able to Ultra Ball for a Dragonite soon. She cannot knock out our... Oh, that would be knockout. That's exactly knockout. That's fine. Oh, computer search? And they're going to grab, I don't know, probably some draw supporter, I'm guessing. There's not really a tech card right now that would save her. I suppose another way we can win is by decking her out. I'm probably going to use the Revitalizer, probably to grab those Glooms and then Oddish. I think the item lock now is kind of pointless because she will be taking a lot of easy knockouts, so she just attaches more energy. Oh, and they got the Vileplume. Oh boy. So we are going to have a very, very, very rough time right now. We pretty much have to draw the Hex Maniacs very soon, otherwise we are going to be locked out of our deck. We can play this Kukui here. Maybe we can get a card here that works. We're just going to charge up a second Gardevoir because there's no... This one's going to get knocked out before we can attack with it. But we 5 lost this game. There was really nothing we could have done about that either. This is just the power of item lock. It is just so deadly. I mean, unless we draw... We're pretty much relying on whatever supporters that we draw. And it doesn't look like we're going to draw any before this Gardevoir goes down. We can't even play the Spirit Link, so even if we do draw a Mega, we have to evolve and then can't do anything after we evolve. Alright, so I guess it doesn't matter which one we'll put out because neither one gets knocked out. We're done. We're donezo. So let's go ahead and put the one with the energy out. And just Link Blast. Pew, pew, pew. Because we can't play any cards in our hand because all we have is items. And that's game. Very much so. Alright, so Link Blast and Concede. Alright guys, so that was a matchup. This is one of the biggest weaknesses of the deck is playing its item lock. And item lock is really strong in Expanded because they just have so much acceleration. So let's catch another game guys. I'll be right back. Alright guys, let's get another game in with the M Gradevoir deck here. As we look for an opponent. Now last game we went against our biggest weakness. Maybe we'll have a favorable matchup this time. Grass, colorless, and fighting. Wonder what they are playing. I really don't have a clue, guys, what they would be playing here. We lost the coin flip here, so let's see what we draw. But yeah, this was the list I was testing for regionals, guys. As you saw last game, you saw the glaring weakness against item lock, and there's probably like at my local shop, there's like 3 or 4 regulars who are playing some version of item lock. So that is why the biggest reason why it makes me not want to play this deck at regionals, just because I know those guys will be playing item lock, and I know that there is at least going to be one other person probably playing item lock at the event. And item lock is just something that I don't like to deal with because it is just so freaking hard to deal with. I mean, if I wanted to deal with item lock really well, I would probably play something like Volcanion with the blacksmith variation just to get rid of it. We are going to discard though the life standard, the Hex Maniac, put those live, and grab ourselves the other Shaman. Volcanion probably has a really strong matchup against item lock because of the weakness factor, plus also you can also build the deck in such a way that it's not reliant upon items outside of the early game. But a deck like M Gradevoir is so reliant on early game that it's not even funny. Do I want to Ultra Ball for anything here? Not really. Let's just discard the Shaman for 2 more cards here. And let's N. Even though this gives our opponent a new hand. We got the second Spirit Link though, which is nice. Next turn we can Ultra Ball and VS Seeker for our support for the Sycamore. We just need to draw energy, which is very possible because we only have 1 on the board and 1 on the discard. Still can't figure out what we're playing. That Rattata could just be a tech card against Mega decks or any other kind of deck that relies on tools. So they're playing an Ariados. So what is this? What is this? Machamp? Machamp? Oh, I see. So they're going to use the poison to get the extra counters on the Machamp. But the Machamp does have a weakness to us. So if we can get into the Mega this turn, we can definitely put some work in on that Machamp and knock it out. And completely stall her game plan. Or his game plan, I mean, sorry guys. Escape Rope. This thing can't attack this turn. So let's give up this Gardevoir here and see what they bring out next. So he brings out the Machamp. What set is this even from? Is this from Furious Fist? I'm really not familiar with this. Is that Generations maybe? I have no idea what set that is. Old set though. Okay, maybe not Floatstone would have been so nice. So that N really screwed us up. Alright, so let's get down the energy here. Also drop the extra Spirit Link. VS Seeker out. A N. This wouldn't give them any more cards. Hopefully we can draw Mega and Mega Turbo. We got neither. And let's just pass. We have energy for next turn. Even if he does get the energy on there, he's going to only be doing 20 damage. He's been doing no damage because he has no damage counters on himself. Crazy Hammer. If this Pokemon is affected by special condition and this tag does any more damage, then remove the special condition. Gets drops in the Fighting Fury Belt. We need to draw into a Mega Gardevoir very soon. His keeps screwing up our game plan with all those N's he's doing. Oh look, again, another N. This is fun. This is really fun. When everyone just decides to keep ending the first 2 turns, it is so annoying. This happens a lot though, because people will get stuck with only an N and not draw into a Sycamore, so they'll just keep having to recycle their hand. We do get the Mega though, and we do get energy, so we do have a way of knocking out this Machamp very quickly. 110, 220, So we don't even have to discard our bench, but we are going to anyway because we have the Dragonite in hand. We probably will not play the Chorus just because I don't think we need the draw quite yet. Search your deck. Ooh. Okay, you are going to Winona. What are you going to grab with that Winona? Let's see what he grabs with this Winona, or if he's even going to play it. He's just sitting there waiting. Probably he's trying to draw into that Ariados as soon as possible. I can already tell that he's trying to draw into that quickly because he needs that Ariados to start working on us. But he did not get it. Alright, so we are going to Mega Evolve here. Attach the energy. Let's Trainer's Mail here, see if we get anything good off of this. We'll grab a VS Seeker for next turn. We might need it. And then we're going to discard everything except for the 2 Gardevoirs here, just to not give him any easy targets. That does a lot of damage. Take out his Machamp, which is like his only attacker that he has out currently. So it's a really big deal. Drop one of these energies. Drop this energy onto the Gardevoir. This Gardevoir here on the right, because that way, if he Lysanders one of them out, it's not really advantageous to him to either one. And then at the same time, it requires us to only have 2 cards out, 2 cards that we need to draw rather than 3. So he's gonna Winona here, probably grab. Okay, I really don't know what this guy's playing right now. But those 2 Rattatas are really annoying because he's going to discard both our Spiritlings off our Gardevoirs. Or, why would you discard off the active? It does nothing. Okay, I'm not sure this guy really knows what he's doing. Really don't know if this guy knows what he's doing. Gets the Fighting Energy onto the Rattata. He didn't discard a tool card. Can Rattata only discard off the active? Oh, it's only the active. Okay. Okay, so he's playing Raticate with... Okay, so he just scoops. Okay, so that's probably not a fair game to put in there, but... Like, again, you guys saw the speed it came out in. Let's get another game in, guys, real quick. See how well we do. But yeah, once usually you get to like the second tier of the ladder, usually you start going against more competitive decks. I'm also playing like at 4 o'clock in the morning, when it's usually when there's more competitive people or more hardcore people on the ladder. Water. So probably a water box of some kind. Without Shaman. So it could be that weird Lapras deck that I've been hearing about, where people are only playing 4 Laprases in the deck and that is it, with a whole bunch of draw. So we get no basics, so he's going to see what we're playing right now. It's pretty obvious because there's a Mega Gardevoir sitting in our hand. Alright, done. Alright. Oh, this is like the worst possible start we could ever have. But let's roll with it. And our opponent takes the mulligan. It's a Palkia, so it is some kind of water box deck. Trainer's Mail. What are they going to get off of this Trainer's Mail? But yeah, guys, I'm looking forward to Portland Regionals. I feel like I'm going to have a lot of fun. Well, it's going to kind of suck for me at the same time because I worked the night before from like midnight to 6 and check in for regionals at 8 a.m. So I'll work from midnight to 6 a.m. Go home, shower and change clothes, and then Roasted Magikarp's going to pick me up, and we're going to go to the convention center, which is about 20-25 minutes away from my house. So it's not that bad. But at the same time, I'm going to be standing in line for probably about an hour. Check in between 8 and 9, but we're going to try to get there early because we want the playmat. So that's... Oh my god, Lapras and Manaphy. Oh god, this guy is set up. So this is a... But yeah, back to regionals though. But yeah, so it's... From what I've heard from other people, regionals is like an all-day affair. And you're going to be there for a while. And it's just the first year that they're at a big venue like the convention center. Before they were at like a hotel or something. But this is going to be a big venue. I already pre-registered, so kind of have to go. Trainer's Mail here real quick, guys. Let's see what we can get. Do we want anything in our hand? I think we're gonna grab the end here. We're not gonna play the end, but just putting it live would be nice for the VS Seekers. And let's just dump this whole hand. We need to draw a float stone. There's the float stone. We're gonna bench these guys. We're gonna retreat into this one guy. So this is what I was talking about in the deck profile video portion of this video, guys, is that you're able to get out of really tight situations very quickly. We are gonna hold the rest of this hand, because if he fills up his bench, we'll play Chorus. If he doesn't fill up his bench, we'll be a Seeker for an N here. We need to draw the Spirit Link and the Mega, and a Mega Turbo and an Energy, so that's kind of a hard thing to do. Sycamores for Skyla. We need the Seekers for Skyla. And what is he gonna take with this Skyla? Probably a Dive Ball or Max Elixir. Oh no! Oh, Ninja Boy. He's going for the Tauros play right out the gate. But really, that Tauros play is not gonna happen for next turn. So we probably won't attack this Palkia. Until we are able to one-shot it, which is a huge dream. We want to end. We're going to get rid of that Ninja Boy out of his hand. We're going to take that Ninja Boy out of his hand right now. Alright, guys. On your way, Zeph? Okay, bye. Sorry, guys. I had to take a phone call real quick. Sorry. Oh, we can. Well, we can do this. We'll do this. Okay, so we're gonna search our deck, grab this Shaman, and then grab these two Gardevoirs here. That'll let us draw 2 cards. This will let us draw 3 cards. I think we don't want to draw 3 cards. We still don't have an energy yet, and we don't have a Spirit Link, so let's just get more cards on the bench. This might be a hard matchup just because Lapras is so bulky, and it's very hard to knock out quickly. And we drew nothing. We drew nothing. And he bumps our Stadium, so let's discard the Hoopa and the Shaman. We're in a really bad spot. We got a really bad start, and he got like the God start. We're gonna bump that Stadium though with the Skyfield, and probably Chorus into something. Hopefully. What's this course level here for? Call for family. Okay, so we got the Spirit Link here. Bump his Stadium. Chorus. Draw 8. And nothing I really want to see here. We just dropped down that float stone. We have 6 more energy in the deck, right? Yeah, we have 6 energy left in the deck. We have not drawn a single energy. We also haven't drawn an Ultra Ball. I mean, we're really stuck. This is kind of the other reason why I didn't want to play the deck at regionals, because it does break, and when it does break, it breaks hard. Like, he's about to get a free knockout here. I screwed up by playing that Spirit Link on the active. And boom. Drops 30 damage onto our bench. There's no point in Lysandering anything because all he has to do is drop energy onto his bench. We probably have lost this game pretty hard. We could N. We could Sycamore. I think Sycamore is the right play here over N because we'll draw more cards this way and get rid of some of those useless cards right there. We did get the Mega. We did not get a Spirit Link though, so we will drop down that. Use the Mega Turbo here. Just pull that Hex Maniac out of the deck. Just because it's not doing us anything in the deck. And just Mega Evolve here, hard Mega Evolve. So we have a few outs here. I mean, we need an energy or a Mega Turbo would be an out. And we could at least start hitting back. And we still have not drawn energy. Okay. So we're gonna just discard these guys here, or grab this Dragonite here. Do we ever draw the Kukui? No, we did not. Okay, so we're gonna Dragonite here. We're just gonna grab these two. We're gonna get as much Pokemon on the bench as we can. That way we can start hitting for those huge numbers. Draw, so we have 6 now. Got the energy. We got the switch. And we need to discard 1. We can discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to discard 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fine. So we're gonna Kukui here. Okay. Despair Ray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna leave the Gardevoir full health on the bench. Oh, looks like we discarded 1 too many. Oops, I can't do math though. Who knows? Got energy and we got a VS Seeker. This is very good. We can start going off soon. She's gonna put not Ninja Boy to a Tauros, but what is he gonna Ninja Boy into? He was only playing water, so. Oh, Reg Ice. Oh, that hurts. So this Reg Ice locks us out of damaging him. Which that was a really smart play on his part. Really smart play. Kudos to you, man. Kudos to you. That was a good play. That was actually a really sick play there. But we can't take out the knock on the Manaphy here. We have the Lysander in the discard pile, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, we do have the Lysander in the discard pile. We have a Ranger somewhere in the deck too. So let's buddy here. Uh-oh, did the game just freeze? I think the game just froze, guys. No, it did not. Okay, so we're gonna grab the Dragonite. Use the Dragonite. Yes, we are gonna grab. It doesn't really matter what we grab because I'm not gonna be able to draw more cards with Shaman. We are going to have to VS Seeker here for a Lysander. He probably cannot knock out this Gardevoir yet. We're going to drop energy on this Gardevoir just in case though. We're just going to discard 1 Hoopa to get the extra damage on the Manaphy. And we need to draw that Ranger sometime soon, because that Regice is going to lock us out of a lot of plays. We can take some alternative prizes though in the meantime. The Corsola is an easy. Even if we knock out that Regice, we still have to knock out another Pokemon, so this is going to lock us out of hitting that. Okay, so we got an Ultra Ball here. Do we have any Spirit Links left? We have 2 Spirit Links are in the deck still, or prized. Let's Ultra Ball. We could N. I think the correct move here is just to grab the Lysander. Grab that Corsola on his bench. And then just a spare right here. Don't need to discard anything. That was not the card we wanted. We really need to draw that so what we can do since he's gonna knock out this Gardevoir is we can hard evolve. We're gonna have to hard evolve here. Never mind, we don't have to hard evolve anymore. Okay, it's either the VS Seeker or the Ranger. How we can figure this out is just the Ultra Ball here and look through our deck. Okay, it is the Ranger. It is not the VS Seeker. So we can't play Sycamore because even if we draw the Sycamore, we'll draw the Ranger, but we can't use it. So yeah, no damage. So we have a 1 in 5. The Ranger is prized, which really sucks. So if he doesn't play another Pokemon, he can win the game. I'm not sure what he's doing by just pulling cards out of his deck right now. Really not sure. Maybe he's trying to dig for a Ninja Boy into like a Keldeo. Oh wait, no wait. Even if he Ninja Boys, he has to Ninja Boy into a Keldeo. That would be like the only thing that makes sense right now. What he's doing. The Ranger is prized, which really sucks. This really sucks. The Ranger is prized. The Ranger is prized. Oh. Okay, we're pretty much waiting for him to screw up. Take a knockout on something else. You know what? I'm just gonna hit him with the well played, guys. He won that game. He won that game. So pretty much that last prize card was our Pokemon Rangers, which is the card we needed to knock out that Regice. We lost a 50-50 there at the end. That really does suck. But, you know, that's just something that does happen, guys. That guy was smart enough to realize that was his win condition by using the Regice to lock us out of attacking him. He realized that we probably did not have a non-EX attacker in the deck, so we were stuck attacking with that Mega Gardevoir. Now, he was probably doing the same thing that we were doing. He was banking on us not hitting that Pokemon Ranger in time. Either A, he was going to knock out our Gardevoir, or B, we were going to deck out. I knew we were going to deck out. I knew there was no way for us to grab that Ranger, so we could use the Ranger to get rid of the Regice effect. So that's the reason why we play Ranger, is for situations like that. Same thing if that had been a Glaceon instead, that would have also locked us out of attacking, but that we could have attacked with the Gardevoir. But since we discarded our Gardevoirs, we didn't have any more recovery left. That was a really late game situation. But overall, guys, as you guys saw, we went 1 and 2, which is not bad for a deck showcase. I could sit here and play like 15 games and cherry pick the best ones where I completely destroy them. But I don't feel like that's a really good way of showing you guys. I'd rather just do these games where these recordings where I just play I just show you guys play like 3 games to show you how the deck works. You saw how well it works. It's a standard deck that I modified for expanded, which is probably not the best way to do it, but that's the way it's a deck I wanted to play. If my local area was standard, I'd be playing more standard, and we'd probably be doing pretty well. Let me know, guys, in the comments if you guys want me to make this deck in standard, and I can show you how well it does in standard. It tops at every regional that's a standard event. But that's one of the showcases, guys. Next time I'll show you guys the more expanded version of it, which is more of a battle compressor dimension value variation of Mega Gardevoir, guys. Till then, peace out. Catch you next time. See that hollow in the camera? There you guys go. Yeah, now you can see the hollow. Let's see this guy up.